What was Ray like as an undergrad? Calm. He weathers the storm. He's quiet but stoic. Ray worked with the Temple News on occasion. He worked with Templar. He would also do some All Access stuff, so filming different sporting events. And then it was technically with WHIP, but we would do some of the game broadcasts. So he would do play-by-play for football and basketball. Ray was the best man at my wedding. He was right there with me, by my side, kind of keeping me calm, cool, collected. He is my best friend.
First time I met Ray, instant connection. He was really funny and really, really cool. He's always been really interested in social media and audience development. He saw this opportunity at the Inquirer come up. Local journalism is really important to him, and I think he took it as a next step where he could start to branch out a little bit and find somewhere where, they put more emphasis on digital audience engagement.
He cares a lot about trust with the public in journalism. He's also very good at explanatory journalism too, breaking down big concepts for people. I mostly remember his leadership in times of breaking news. I knew what our plan of action was, how we were going to tell people about different lockdowns, procedures, or how we could cover different angles of the Black Lives Matter protests that weren't shown elsewhere. We had a reporter at the Capitol during January 6th, so we were doing live tweeting and things like that. Ray talked a lot about meeting people where they are, and that's basically what social media can do if you're doing it right.
A lot of times he would tell me, certain neighborhoods, only certain kinds of stories are coming out of those neighborhoods when there's really so much more to know.
He pitched the election roundtable in 2020 where we gathered, I think, about 24 members of the public just to talk about politics and help answer their questions.
As a Lenfest Institute fellow, it was a very intense fellowship for him. He was working really, really hard at it. A couple years prior to that, he had done a similar leadership training for journalists of color through the Poynter Institute in St. Petersburg, Florida.
Ray's greatest personal achievement, I will say, is marrying his best friend, Jenna.
Being an alumni of Temple is a big part of our lives. It's a big part of Ray's life. He loves his role there.
Ray is an empathetic leader. I would love to see Ray running a newsroom someday.
He wants to have just, a paper that's vital to the people who live here and being a part of this city. And it means so much to him that this is where he's from, and the work that he does affects the people that live here every day and keeps them informed and, makes them feel like somebody sees them.